Hi. Today I'm going to be comparing the Merrell Moab women's mid Gore-Tex boots, the 2 versus the 3. For 15 years I've been wearing Merrell Moab mid Gore-Tex boots, and they have served me very, very well. So I'll start by saying that I always get these boots in a full size larger than my foot. I started out with my actual foot size. That caused me to lose 2 toenails on the way down into the Grand Canyon. Then I moved up to a half size larger. That wasn't good enough. Then I made my socks even thinner, the thinnest wool socks I could get, and moved up a full size in length. And that is where I've finally experienced the most comfort with this boot. With proper lacing, the foot will not slip forward into the empty space, and your toes have plenty of room to wiggle around. So let's start with the old version of this boot. This is the Moab 2 mid Gore-Tex women's boot. As you can see, it looks pretty much the same on the front and the top. The color is the same. This is the Sedona Sage. I bought the 3 in the Sedona Sage again because it was on sale for only $132, which is really good for a Gore-Tex boot. Let's have a quick look here at the side of the boot. This is the 2, and this is the 3, which I just tested today. Pretty much looking the same on the side. It's got the same sort of eyelets. It's got the same laces. However, I have noticed that the laces on the old boot are slippery more than the laces on the new boot, and tended to become untied. So I used to have to double tie a knot on this one. I wore these all day today, and it stayed tied with just a single bow and a single knot. We still have our hooks here, just a slight difference in the design of the hooks, and they're both still a Vibram sole. Let's flip them over and see where the real differences are. The new boot has much, much tougher, beefier lugs than the old boot. It's thicker. There's a bigger step between the heel and the front of the shoe, and these lugs here are better spaced and beefier, especially here in the back. I did have a lot of problems with not feeling sure-footed in the Merrell Moab 2, especially on bare rock and bare wet rock. So let's just turn them sideways so you could sort of get a feeling for the difference in the sole here. So I'm feeling much more sure-footed in this newer boot. They feel exactly the same on my feet, extremely comfortable, and appears to be no break-in time whatsoever. There is a difference though that I'm concerned about, and that is on the back of the shoe. Here's the new one, and here's the old one. Looking here on the old one, you can see the Velcro strip that I added to put my Dirty Girl gaiters on. Those are the Lycra gaiters that are very minimalist, that attach via Velcro strip on the back that you paste on here, and then a hook through the front lace. The new boot does not have a smooth surface for me to attach the Velcro strip with the adhesive. It's got a ribbon here which has absolutely no purpose as far as I can tell. It doesn't move, it's not connected to this ribbon, and I'm sort of debating, where am I gonna put this Velcro strip? Maybe I'll have to do an extra long Velcro strip and kind of do it over this ribbon and hope that it holds on this side and this side when I stick my Velcro right in the middle there, attaching and detaching the gaiter. Other than that, I think it's gonna be even better on the bottom for using my high gaiters, which have a strap that go under the boot, because the strap's going to sit right here in the saddle and really not come off if I do the gaiter right. This one wasn't bad for that either. We definitely had plenty of spot here to hold that strap in. Other than that, I think this is going to be you know, a really good upgrade from my 2s. The 2 has finally started to leak after 5 years of use, and also looking on the bottom here, you can see that it didn't really wear at all. It's just not the greatest traction to begin with, but it didn't really wear out. You don't see any spots that are flat and smooth and worn out. All of the traction that was there is still there. It just never was really the greatest traction to begin with. Vibram, yes, they're Vibram, but Vibram, I believe, has been sold a few times and is not the original Vibram, and people have said that it does not behave the same way. Still, I'm really looking forward to 5 years worth of good hiking out of this new Merrell Moab 3 Mid Gore-Tex women's boot. Thank you.